welcome to my incredible little life. And dealer checking in with you right now. I hope everybody's feeling good, feeling wonderful. It is day 19, video 19, episode 19. My day was a little bit of the same. Of course, went to work, and I could not wait to leave because every single night I've been getting about less than 3 hours of sleep, and so I was just really upset today and kind of just bothered and irritated. So I just was kind of quiet to myself, and it wasn't that busy today either, so it was just kind of a really quiet, chill day, and I could not wait to leave so I could go home and take a nap. Since the beginning of this week, I've been just nap prone. I'm not really a napper because naps lead to me sleeping way longer than I need to, and as well my body I just don't like it. I get up and I feel groggy and I feel tired, and I feel like I'm starting my day all the way over, which I don't really appreciate. So I went home, took a nap, up after my nap and went to the Mall of America, and I was like, man, IKEA is right there. Maybe I should just go to IKEA. I've been looking for some new ideas to do with my apartment, as well as purchasing some things from IKEA. So I was like, man, let me just go to IKEA, kill two birds with one stone. So I invited one of the homies to come with me to IKEA because she's looking for stuff too and some ideas as well. And I'm looking for things as well as far as my living room, some kitchen items, and as well as the bathroom, some extra items to just give me that grown-up feel that I'm looking for. So first stop was the Mall of America. I just ran in there. I returned some shoes to the Nike store. There was a line though at the Nike store. I guess there was some bunk mids dropping or whatever inside store, and also the Space Jams, the LeBron joints were dropping again, I guess. And so there was a nice little line in there of people trying to cop those shoes or whatever. But I looked and I was like, I don't know if it's even important to cop right now. I mean, certain sizes are hot or whatever that might actually get you a good profit on resale, but ultimately nothing serious, I guess, unless you got the bigger sizes. So went there, I grabbed a slice of pizza on the way out, and I was like, I'm about to be in IKEA, and IKEA is like a whole entire maze, and you can't go there on an empty stomach unless you're gonna go eat at IKEA. And I wasn't really feeling that at the moment, so I just grabbed 2 slices, went back to the car. So I ate those while driving around the Mall of America. I'm like, how many left turns do I have to take to get to IKEA? So finally get into IKEA, and I went through the whole entire store like I usually do, and it literally takes almost 2 hours or so if you're moving pretty quick. So there's some new stuff going on over there, which I was very interested in because IKEA, it changes from time to time, but it's been a year since I've actually gone back to IKEA. And they have a whole gamer section, which I didn't even think that they were gonna take part in that. And so there's a lot of accessories, of course, tables, there's the gamer chairs and all that stuff. So I thought that was very interesting that IKEA really is trying to go in that direction to make sure that they offer that stuff to people, which I thought was interesting. So, and I saw some of their new bedrooms and some of their new items, and it was a good experience. I love IKEA. At some point in my life, I did want to be a interior designer or whatever, and it kind of died because I was like, I don't really want to do that for the rest of my life. But I was really thinking about it at one point. So I really like playing with space, especially when it's smaller and I can make things more functional or whatever. So it really gives you a lot of good ideas, and it makes you brainstorm even more about what you want to do with your space. So it was a good outing. I really enjoyed it, and so I didn't buy anything because that's kind of how it is for me. The first run is just kind of figure out what you might want to get or what you might want to implement or whatever, and then I got to go back again and actually purchase the products that I actually want for myself. And one of the items that I was looking for is kind of an island or something like that, as well as lighting, because I don't have much lighting in my living room, so I was looking for lighting as well. And so I actually got hungry again at the end of the tour or the maze of IKEA, you know what I'm saying? I got hungry again. So I had some Swedish meatballs, and I also had some mashed potatoes and way too much gravy. I don't understand why people just go plow with the gravy. Gravy should not be whole entire plate, and all the rest of the food is just there. But it was still pretty damn good regardless. And I also had some mac and cheese. That, not too crazy about. I also had some type of apple filled bar with some whipped cream or whatever on the side. That was actually pretty good. It was like an oatmeal apple type of like texture, taste or whatever. So I had that, and then we got ready to leave. I grabbed a couple of items, nothing really was purchased or whatever, and then we headed out. So we got back to the car, and I had to play that Playboy by Tory Lanez. So I am sort of kind of a Tory Lanez fan, and she is not. And so I was like, look, I know you don't mess with him like that, but sonically it sounds so good to the ear. It's so pleasing to the ear. Like, if you don't really pay attention to too much of what he's saying, it sounds great because the album is so toxic. Like, when we talk about the trigger word toxic, like, so when we talk about toxic, like toxic people, like, this man is unraveled and completely just wearing his insecurity like a robe or something like that. It's just crazy. But like I said, sonically, the R&B feel of those tracks are amazing. And to some extent, you know, some of these people have these feelings, you know what I'm saying? You have these feelings maybe in the first split second if you're having a breakup, or if you're going through something with somebody. You have bad thoughts. We can't always be good. But this man is just like a whole album of not good stuff, like completely. So if you want to take a gander into that and taste that, I would definitely just do it because it's interesting. It's interesting for a person to be like completely out there with their feelings, but at the same time those beats are so good where it's like it's okay. It's okay for it to happen that way. But yeah, so that was the end of my night. We parted ways on that, and she confirmed it. She was just like, yeah, them beats is kind of hard though. Tory, yeah, but these beats are hard. And that's all I needed to hear because I knew it. I was like, man, those beats gotta be hard, man. It can't be just me. So my question for you guys tonight is, number 1, have you ever been to IKEA? Number 2, do you think it's a wonderland or do you think it's a complete waste of time? Let me know in the comments, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and hit that bell. See you guys later.